Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is an awesome day here. This is the sixth, I believe, installment of the Holt Outdoors Podcast. I am Brennan Holt, and I am your host. Today, it's just going to be me, and I think I've got a good topic, something that you guys have been sending me a few messages and comments on is how Shy's doing. So today, I'm going to talk about that and kind of where he's going, where he's been, plans for him, excited about his future. And so, yeah, I'm gonna give you some stats on things record keeping that I've been keeping up with on him, and yeah, just gonna dive into everything about what's been going on with him, and maybe y'all can help me out. We can you guys can get a feel for what I've been dealing with and what a lot of people probably are dealing with. So let's get right into it. So a lot of you are probably aware about where I got him and the circumstances with that. So I'll kind of skip that. The basis of it is that he's a 2-year-old Walker dog, Treeing Walker. If somebody new's watching or listening right now, he is a 2-year-old in March Walker male dog that is bred out of Redneck Backwoods Shack, Cheyenne Cummings stuff, and he is insane Bella, insane Hannah on the bottom. So he's bred really good. He's an all grand pup, and basically I got him at 2 years old, and he really hadn't been started. He was kept just to be a stud dog for this gentleman. The gentleman that had him was a little bit older, and he wasn't hunting as much, and Shy just really hadn't had a good chance for the first 2 years of his life. Um, so I got him in the middle of March, just after he turned 2, and for a while, all I was keeping track of was how many coons he was treeing, and I wasn't keeping track of trees, and that was because when I first got him, he wasn't making trees. He was just running. So we went through several phases there pretty quick about him running and really not doing much, just getting to know me. So let's fast forward to about probably about the beginning to middle of April. So about then he started to make some trees, and at one point in there he was 7 for 11 on coons, and he now I guess he's, let me look here, he is, I'm being upfront and honest with everyone, so no blowing smoke here or anything like that. He's 11 for 43. And that is tough to say. Obviously, I would like a dog that's more accurate. Now, granted, 11 for 43 means of the 11 is coons that I personally seen with my eyes in a tree. Some of those are den trees. Some of them are legitimate circle trees where he could be there. I couldn't find him. I probably put too much stock in my thermal as it is. If I can't find it with a thermal, I say it's not there. But so granted, there could be a few of those where I couldn't find them with a thermal, and there was a coon there. I mean, it's July in Southwest Missouri, so I mean everywhere it's thick, it's nasty. But I don't want to make excuses for him, and that's the truth. Since since May 31st is whenever I started keeping track. And since then, 11 for 43. And he's treed 25 coons for me. So in total, that is about, let's see, April, May, June. That's about 2.5 months of hunting. And I'm hunting him semi hard. I mean, I would say 3 to 4 nights a week average. So, with all that said, that's obviously not a great statistic to be 11 for 43. But I want to talk about the kind of evolution of him. At first, he wouldn't get treed. He wouldn't hardly bark. Then he started running fast game, and he was barking, never would get treed. Then all of a sudden, he started running fast game, and he was falling off getting treed and having coons, and he was 7 for 11 in that time. So then a little bit after that, when he started treeing coons a little bit more consistent, is whenever he turned into a tree monster. He was grabbing trees left and right, and that was about a 3 week phase there where he was having a hard time. But here in about the last 2 to 3 weeks, we've gotten past that. He's not really grabbing trees anymore. He's actually, he's leaving my feet quiet, and once he finds a track, he opens on it and he gets treed. He's not been grabbing trees anymore. I think he's coming up short on some tracks, and I believe some he's trying to wind, and either I'm not finding them or they're not there, and then some he looks like $1,000,000. So anyways, that's kind of the statistics right now and the evolution, how he's changed. So um, you know that's below 50% accuracy. Everybody I've talked to right now says that will get better. He's a 2-year-old dog that acts like a 1-year-old and has the hunting experience of a 1-year-old. And everybody that I've talked to says he's going to get better. So I'm trying to be patient, but kind of what I want to get into is the corrective actions. The good and the bad for him. The good is he has got a really good mouth. He moves around really good. He is built like a hound should be. He's durable, stout, thick. He doesn't care a whole lot about what other dogs are doing. I've had him turned loose with other dogs now, and he's done his own thing pretty well. And he does get treed. He's looking to get treed, and he's pretty well laid off of the fast game, and he's got so many goods, so many good things. Uh, the bad right now is he's not having enough coons, and that's really, I guess another bad is he doesn't have a great handle. He does come to me if he's within hearing, if I call him, but that, I don't know, that doesn't bother me too bad. I want the sucker to have one thing on his mind and to go do that. Um, so with all that said, the corrective actions, what I've been doing, and when I'm hunting him, and like I said, I'm not hunting him super hard, but whenever he makes a bad tree, I am another little issue is he's been meeting me off of the tree, which I don't know why that started, and it does annoy me, but it's not a huge issue, at least right now, because he does not put his nose on the ground or pretend to to get on another track. When he's committed, he stays there until I get about 40 or 50 yards, and then he might meet me off the tree, and then he runs right back to it. I don't like that. I'm not sure what to do about that, but So the corrective action, whenever I get there, I'm tying him up no matter what. That way he can't leave. He knows it's over and it's done no matter what, good or bad. He's at that tree and he can't leave. Uh, if if he has a coon, I tell him good boy. I get excited. Uh, I will give him a couple pats on the butt or on the back and say good boy, good job. If he does not have a coon, I am I've done it a couple ways. I've broken off a switch and just lightly tapped him with it. I've not said a word to him. I've walked him off that tree and recut him. Um, he is the type of dog that you do not have to get very physical with to get your point across. He's kind of sensitive in a way. I've not had him completely shut down on me and quit, but you don't have to get too crazy with him to see some results. So, uh, and maybe he's got me fooled. Maybe I need to be a little tougher on him. I'm not sure. But basically, if you kind of pull him off of that tree, good and stern, and raise your voice at him a little bit, he'll kind of cow down and he knows I'm not happy. So that's what I've been doing. Usually, when he makes a bad tree, it is followed up by a good tree. I will recut him from there. He will go hunting and he will get under a coon. So that's a good thing in a way, but that's what I've been doing to correct him. So I want to know from you guys, a lot of the people watching or listening, you've probably got a lot more experience than I do. I want to know from you guys, what do you think about what I'm doing? What do you think I should be doing with him? I've tried to kind of lay out the type of dog he is here in this podcast and how I'm handling him. So let me know. What do you think? If you're watching this, comment down below. If you are listening, check the description for a link to send us a text. And I want to know. I want to hear from you guys. What should I do? Or what would you be doing? Because, I really like this dog. I like his personality. I just like him. And maybe it'll just take time for him to get a little bit more accurate. I don't know, but I do like him. And so I don't want to mess him up. I don't want to blow him up. I also don't want to let him just be playing me either and get away with whatever he wants to do. So yeah, let me know. Let me know on that. I am planning to put him in a hunt here in just about 2 or 3 weeks. It's a UKC hunt in Clinton, and the terrain up there is a little bit different than what I have here. It's quite a bit flatter. I'm not sure where we'll hunt that night. Excuse me, but we could be hunting in crops. There's a lot more crops there, so that's something that he has not been in, at least for me yet. So I don't know how he'll handle that. But Josh, my buddy that you all have seen on the channel before, we've been hunting together, and Shy has stayed alone when I've hunted him with Josh's dogs. He has treed some coons in company. So he's not ready. I know he's not ready, but I've been told by people that if you wait until your dog is 100% ready, then you'll never go because they're never completely ready. So I just want to, I want to go. And Josh is going to be going, and I want to put him in it and see how he looks. He might surprise me, or he might do exactly what I think he'll do. But you're not going to know until you put him with some completely strange dogs and see what he does. So that's coming up, I think, on August 9th. Looking forward to it. Hopefully he'll surprise me, but we'll see. I'm sure I'll be giving you all an update after that, and hopefully it'll go good. But Yeah, I mean, this episode today is kind of short, but that's just something that I wanted to talk about, and I know several people had commented and wanted to know how he was doing. So that's what I'm dealing with. You know, uh, I'm hoping that one of these days he can turn into that kind of dog that when he gets treed, you can just about count on it that there's going to be a coon there. We'll see. I mean, everybody today wants one that is treeing its own coon and looking good by a year old, but you know, some of them just aren't that way, and especially with the way his start was, it could be another year. He could be 3, 4, or 5 years old or something before he really, really starts clicking. But you know, this is the fun part. The fun part is working with one, seeing the progress, and all that hopefully paying off one day whenever you can put them in a hunt or and win, or whether it's pleasure hunting and fur season, killing season, and treeing a whole pile of coons in one night. Um, but yeah, I'd like to hear from you guys. That's kind of it for this one. Short and sweet, and really got high hopes for him in the future. And thank you guys for all the support. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, leave us a comment, all that good stuff. And, keep up with us on all the audio platforms for the podcast. And really appreciate all the support. And we will see you on the next one.